All right, hi guys. I'm going to just do a little bit on this hood here. This is part 4. You can see part 1 and 2 on my video section, and in the live feed you could see part 3. So I'm just going to do a little bit in here. So we'll kind of zoom in. Let's go, I don't want to go too close, so hopefully we can see that. All right, so with the littler picture down here, that tells you what I'm looking for. So I'm going to be using some erasing too. I'm going to keep the video short. I'm just trying to demonstrate a little bit of this rain on the hood or car washing. So let's just put some color here. All right. I think we could probably get that more on an angle there and zoom in just a smidge more. It's hard with the zoom here. There we go. Okay, here we go. So where it's lighter, like up here, I'm going to erase out a little bit of the line so I don't see it. But it's just a ghost. I'll see a smidge of it. Opaque color covers anyway, so I'm good there. Okay, so this is a little darker right here, so I'm going to just use the same color and just put it in darker like that. Now I'm going to take the same color and I'm going to spray it lighter. So I'm going to just dust it in here a little bit, spray further away. So it's the same color, but because it's the airbrush, I can use a lighter touch, you know? And then it gets a little darker in here again. So I'm going to turn the air up a little bit. I have the MAC valve. Let's put a little line there. It's all disturbed and causing it to look very distorted, which is kind of cool. Okay, so I have a little mark here of some white area or darker area. So let's see, I got to find where I was. So there's that line. There's a little mist of color there and there. Just a mist over the openings. Now this reattaches right, where is, I'll start at the bottom, I think. Okay. I'm going to turn the fan off in the room. I can see the phone moving a little bit, the ceiling fan. Okay. So right here off that point, I see a little bit more color coming in. And it's darker and it kind of goes, put that behind there. Okay, that's the top line. Then there's, getting confused here. Okay, right here. Like that. That. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of, so that's the first line, and the second line is fat. Oh, okay, I see. It's right here. It's fatter. And then it goes to about there. So I'm just spraying kind of far away a little bit, further away then, and then it's going to come in this way and go just across like that, kind of like that kind of a thing. And now I will bring this over to here, further away with the spraying. A little more spraying in here, and then down into this area. Just kind of follow that along. Okay, so I got something going on, and now what I need to do is come at it in a minute with the eraser. So let's see, I see a very hard edge right here. So I will kind of establish that. Turn the air down now. I can always spray a darker mixture over this mixture that I started. So let's just kind of get this going to the other side of the hood here. Okay, so it goes up in there. This is going to be very dark, but I'll just establish it with the same color. Kind of treating the opaque like a transparent. Yes, I have the air pressure high on purpose. I'm trying to just get that, force it out. Okay, so we've got something going on in here. Let's get this tinted a little bit. This has some little rundown, which is basically drips coming down. Right in here. Trying to find my way here a little bit. Okay, so now I'm just going to spray a little bit of mist over that. Okay, now I'm going to take the not the kneaded eraser, the yeah, right. The one that has the more grit on it. Wow. Could be my age, right? Little humor, very little. The aggressive eraser. Okay, so I'm going to take my aggressive eraser. Oh, man. Use these tools every day, right? And it just left. It was gone. I have no clue what it was called. Okay, guys, so I got a nice little sharp point on there. This is the Faber-Castell 7058B. It's made in Germany, perfection, and it is a great eraser for getting in there and really trying to work it. So let's see if we can get a little bit more zoomed in on this area here. I'm going to start up in here. I'm going to clean up. So let's point to an area that I'm going to work on. I'm going to clean up the overspray in here and come up in here and start there. Okay, so I'll use the bigger picture for myself right now, which is off to the left. It's right there. Okay, so let's go right here. I'm going to reshape that a little bit. While the transparent, the opaque is dark, I can move it still quick. This is clay board I'm using. And let's see, I see this area in here. It comes up like that. And I'm going to clean the eraser on a piece of copy paper because you can't push paint around on there too much. All right, so here we go. I see a little broken upness right in here. In here, I can spray the mist back in again, but right now it's going to get brighter than the actual need of what it should be. It should be sprayed back over that a little bit. This is a nice edge to it right here, so I'm just going to come in here like it's a shield and bring that shape in like that. Same right there. Okay. You can also go into my community section, which is got some nice photos in there of work I've done over the years that are just still shots. I don't know if anybody knows to look there, but on the clay board, this erasing actually works better when this paint dries. Createx has a window of time that, I got to get the right angle here first. So they have a window of time that it, will set up. And so I'm going to just do it kind of harshly right now and break that up a little bit. But it's really not the right time for me to be erasing because of the clay board. But if I do it quick, I might be able to get a few samples in here. Yeah, that's the trick. I got to get it kind of... When this is dry, though, it will be really harder to erase it. But when that means it's got more tooth and it's biting onto the clay board. So that'll be a nice... I can show it in another video, too, because I won't be able to continue too far with this because of the drying time, and I don't want to ruin it. So I'm going to take a soft eraser, which will be more gentler, and I will take out some highlights in here. That works fine, but the aggressive eraser is being too harsh right now. And that's how it is with it. Okay, so I could probably get a nice little line in here. And once I get this downward, the way the paint is running, the high shine, and then the water, there's no more green color here in this photograph, along with a lot of detail, a lot of water pouring down, big drips and all that kind of stuff. So we're just going to pick out some highlights. And I'll put up I'll probably try to put it up soon, like maybe even over the weekend. Tomorrow's Sunday, because this has to dry, so I really can't show you the actual, the way the aggressive works. I can't really show that in this video. So I'll just soften this a little bit, take out some highlights, put in some highlights rather. But I can't get that rainy look until it dries. So let's just set it up. It breaks through right here. And you will see in the other video, you'll see the difference. This is because it's clay board. If this was, whoops, I need that off there. If this was synthetic paper, like Drew Blair's paper that he sells, it would be different. Different material. So I'm popping out some highlights. Go this way. Because even with the soft eraser, it's starting to kind of give me a little trouble too. over here, right around here. I see a lighter area in here. Yeah, it's really, even with this eraser, it's still giving me, it's not giving me what I want. Not yet. That'll be when it dries. A little bit here and there, but not the way you'll see on the next video. And so I'll clean this up a little bit more in there. I can take the aggressive and really press hard in the white area, clean that up. And I can get the angle of this a little better right here. And then there's a little white opening in here. So you can kind of see where I'm going with this, but there's streaks and all kinds of cool things that go on in here. But once it bites in and it's really got some tooth, that's when I can do my thing. So again, the clay board and the behavior of the clay board, that's what I'm looking for more. So if this is hardened and dried and the paint is set, I can go in and do more stuff. Okay, hopefully you can see that. It gets this to be, you know, look at that, it fits right in. It's getting there. So this video should make you want to come back and see the next one, which will be most likely this tomorrow. If not, look for it soon. Yeah, it's too coarse right now. So I want to show you that up close. What I mean by coarse is just that it's too rough. When it's dry, you can streak that right out of there and it won't show that crazy seam there. That's where water drops are going to hang down. There's one here that I didn't put in. I don't know how that happened. Oh, it's right here. So I got to break through the black. And it won't come out perfect because the black is already painted and it's going to fight me. But I could take the black and reshape it like those. But there's one more drop I missed and it's right there. Okay, that should be enough to show that part. And then there's going to be broken up areas in here of white. It's very white along the bottom here. And it really stays white over here. Goes like up higher. Okay, so that would be lightly misted again. So I'll just go over the whole thing a little bit, knocking it back into the painting. And then the other side gets its, let's just do a little bit of the other side. Okay. This obviously becomes smooth because it's just airbrushing, you know. Getting close. This turns back and goes this way. These are just like stripes almost going across. Pretty dark too. Take the aggressive eraser again and look to reshape this area right here. Taking that out completely so I can do that. And then I'll just sharpen this up. Okay, I'm trying to figure this out here. This is too dark there, so take that out. And then it gets darker right in there. It's kind of a flat area, so I'll just kind of let it go off the edge there a little bit. Reshaping it. Again, it kind of steps down here like that, and it goes that way. It's a little bit up more, so I've got to put some more in there. So I got to close the gap on that a little bit more, so it would be right here. I have to come back at it and create that shape a little higher up. Man, it's way too much. There it is. Okay, so I will be showing you more of this very soon. Just let me get a little smooth color in there. Now I'm going outside of where I belong, so I'll just come in with the eraser, take that out, because it ends right here, right there. Sorry, it ends right here. Yeah, when I'm zoomed in, I do that all the time. I forget you guys can't see it. Okay, so that'll open up in there, and there'll be a little opening in here that's pretty skinny. Yeah, I don't want to do any more because I will not get the results that you're going to see on the next video. All right, so let me unzoom, back out, pull it in a little bit. So now we have some color up here that I can manipulate, having the reference. And the next video you'll see that I'll do this, and I'll do the charcoal color, kind of bluish grays that are in the windshield. I'll set that off a little bit. So I'm going to just keep the videos around. Oh, this one's 23 minutes, so that they don't get too long, and just put more closer together so you can see it. All right, so that's for now. I will see you very soon on the next video. Look for it. Today's Saturday. If I can, I will do a little bit of, because this will be dry. This will be nice for tomorrow. All right, so I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for checking it out. Don't forget to look in the community section to see some other work. And don't forget, about that one live feed that I did. This is another Mustang I'm working on Facebook Live, and it has a touch-up area that will be correcting the colors. You can see the colors are really close here and here, but the black oversprayed onto the yellow. But the nice thing about the opaques is I can mix this color again, and I can spray with a correction color. I can spray right over that and put this correct color back in there where it lives, okay? And so that's another Mustang I'm working on, along with the one that hit the floor during the video. Okay, so there's that one, the one that's farther along. Oops, don't want to do that. There's this yellow one. They're not on my community page yet. And then there's this big one. This is for YouTube. This was for Facebook. And if I didn't already mention, I do a Facebook Live on Tuesdays, usually around 7 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. And you can watch me do other projects on there. I do that for Facebook. And I'm doing this for you guys, for YouTube. All right, guys, take care. God bless and be safe. And I'll see you real soon.